good.
She practiced today, or will she play tomorrow?
uh, no, she didn't practice today. So
Questionable for tomorrow.
yeah, she might wake up and I might wake up and say she can go, but you know, the more rest we can give her, the better she'll be.
Looking at Elena last game, obviously huge performance. Have you guys talked to her and said, this is what we want from you every night? Maybe not a triple double, but right around that level.
No, for us, I'm not gonna, get too high with the highs or too low with the lows. Elena knows exactly what she needs, uh, the level she needs to play at every time she steps on the floor, and she doesn't want to play bad. She doesn't want to play, you know, like, you know, like underperform. I think sometimes it's just like that when you have when you have, she's probably caught in between just having a lot of weapons. And when you have a lot of weapons and you're not dependent on to do it every single night, which we do depend on her to do it, you know, you have a tendency to kind of drift a little bit.
Have you seen Sarah's game start to flourish, especially in the post up, back to the basket games? It's starting to get a little better.
Well, we need to get her playing a lot better than what she's playing, just confidence wise. She's not playing, where we need her to play. And she's just she's used to playing 30 minutes, and she used to being pretty. We gave her 30 minutes. She could have the same type of performance that she had at Virginia, but our post players don't play that many minutes, so she's adjusting to the role that she'll have to play for our team, and sometimes that takes a little bit longer than we all want.
You talked about, heading into the last game, that defense was what you wanted to focus on. Is that still the emphasis you head into these couple games this week?
Yep, it's our defense, our ability to, play aggressively, our ability to just keep building on what we need to play at a high level on that side of the ball, and it's having an effect on us being able to play a lot faster offensively because we're turning people over, we're making them take, disrupted shots. So it's helping us kind of fuel our offense a little bit and play a little more up tempo.
I know in the past, like a couple years ago, you were excited to go up to Hampton and play up there. And what do they bring into this year's? And I know they don't have the greatest record, but what do they bring into the CLA this year?
They're super competitive. They're athletic. They have, they do have some players that, can give us problems. DeFridas is one that, she scores 20 points a night. So, she can be a threat out there. They do have freshman post player that is a double-digit scorer that, is maturing every time they step on the floor. But they're going to play hard for 40 minutes. And they're not gonna, let up, because they're playing us at home or because we are who we are. And we like that. We like the fact that they're going to come at us for 40 minutes, and we need that kind of effort. We need to play against that kind of effort just to continue to work on us.
Dawn, I know it's a few games away, but as you get closer to SEC season, do you start to look around at what some of the other teams have done, maybe just highlights or records, stats, anything like that from the other teams in the league?
Yeah, we're taking a look at everybody. I think you have to, you have to do your homework before, you have to prep before you actually play these teams, and a lot of them across the board are playing a lot better today than they were, a month ago, and that's trouble for us because in our league, anybody can beat anybody. So I think you can gain an advantage by seeing how they play, 3 weeks or 2 weeks from actually having to play them.
How nice is it when you have people like Lisa and former players come back and practice with you?
I mean, it's a huge bump for us. Lisa, she's one that always plays hard. I think she's pretty smart too. She's cerebral, so it allows us to play against somebody that understands basketball and different movements and try to kind of offset what we're doing. But it's just great to have her around. Just her smile, her energy, her ability to, just come back home and feel comfortable, and it's great to see her.